Hi! Welcome to another Friday night. We're your Keys to Khasarys crew, and I'm your DM, Dice Rolling Mama, and here are our wonderful players.
Hi, I'm B. I am playing Ada Biggerhorn, the druidic half-elf.
Hi, I'm Smith. I'm playing Conrad DeLucy, the human paladin.
Hi, I'm Aries. I'm playing Zelo the Elf Bard. Rascal is guesting today, and I am ready to D&D.
I'm Livy. I'm playing Niev, the Asimar fighter, and I am also ready to play today.
Excellent! Libby, can you tell us what happened last week?
Oh my god.
I mean, if you don't want to, that's fine.
No, I'm trying to think. I need the jumping off point. So, did we start getting chewed out by the cops? Was that last episode?
No.
No, yeah, we were doing interior decorating.
Yes.
Right.
That idea is good.
So, we were working on our safe house, and we decided after doing some other kind of minor stuff, Niev gave. Honestly, for most of last session, I was going and giving a training seminar to the guards.
Mm-hmm.
Like Niev was not there for most of last session. Just physically. And I remember you guys arguing over a lot of stuff about like where to go next, but I don't remember the fine points.
Kel's first.
What's up?
We were going to Kel's first
Yeah, we were gonna kind of do the loop around.
because we found
Right.
a list of places, which of course is in the other room, so I don't have access to that at the moment. But yeah.
Yeah, right. So you found that, and then we're arguing over whether you want to do the loop or like one and back and one and back and one and back, or so on and so forth. Eventually, it came down to it, and we were like, "Hey, we need a ship," and because we decided that we were going to the island first, to Zila's island.
Yeah.
Right, that was our first stop.
Kel's was the first stop.
Kel's
because
was the first
literally
stop.
down
Yeah.
We're doing a loop around, so we're going to go down and then see how far we got.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is
And then once we're done that, then we can decide whether we want to kind of tootle across one side and then come back the other to get to the island.
which totally gives Alexi more time to kill your family.
Yes. You know, I'm more worried about him dying than I am about them, but the point still stands.
Right. So then after that, we went down to the docks to find a ship, to specifically find a ship that.
Our ship.
Yeah, our ship. And then we showed up, and they were like, "Yeah, this is it." And then they were like, "Oh, it needs a crew, though." We were like, "Does it have a crew?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, they're over there." And there was like 5 minutes where you guys were like, and all it took was, "Hey, we're leaving tomorrow. Let's go."
We're masters of efficiency.
Oh, and we have a bag of holding.
And we have a bag of holding.
Hell yeah.
With all
The
the
dump.
And
money.
I remember we ended the session with 8,420 gold pieces because we were giggling at the 420.
Did we
Yes.
split any of that up into carrying money?
No, not yet.
No, we
Okay.
just kind of have it with us, I think, because
There-
coinage doesn't count.
My
It's in
personal
the bag of
goal is-
holding.
I just couldn't remember. There was talk
I-
about it, and then I looked at my character sheet and I didn't see any changes, and I was like, wait.
Yeah, no, we didn't split it up into carrying money. We kind of piled it into the bag.
Bag of holding.
I have like a whole $2 on my person, so
And we did pay the 120 for. Where's my notebook?
Yes, we paid the 120. That's why. Well, we paid 122 so that it went actually to 840.20 because we were giggling too much at
because
420.
it's hilarious. Isn't it funny, the weed number?
I just don't remember the
Because-
name of the captain.
I had it written down.
I
But
did
she
too,
was-
but I don't have my.
Yeah, that's literally in the living room.
I typed everything else that happened last session. I didn't type the name of the captain.
Oh, that's
I
a
don't
problem.
take notes. I just go, wait, what happened?
1 second, I'll be right back. Y'all keep talking while I go get that.
I don't know where that notebook even
Going?
is.
I hope you all took your medication, drank your water, flipped off a Trump supporter, all the usual.
Absolutely.
All daily essentials that you need to get by.
Want to give a couple of shout outs during this moment of calm. Uh, first to AJ. Hi. And second, I would like to give a shout out to my players who are just amazing. And
Stop! No!
y'all are so cool.
Don't make promises I can't keep.
And as always, this session is not brought to you by Canada Dry.
But it could be. Speaking of blatant self-promotion, I'm going to drop a link in chat because we have a Teespring store for now. Or rather, we have merch that is not yet on a proper Teespring store. But you can buy it if you want, and it will eventually be transferred over when I get my act together.
We have merch. That's the thing. Hello, I'm back.
Yes.
Welcome
Buy
back.
our stuff, please. I think that it's pretty cool.
I wrote it down. Captain Deloria? Deloria is what I got.
Captain Donut.
Deloria, I think is how it's supposed to be pronounced.
Donut. Got it.
Oh my god, Smisashi!
I don't think that was correct.
Yeah,
can't
it's
refute
Captain
it.
Deloria.
Is it?
Your boy.
Anari, DM.
He was
Yes.
a screamy boy.
Correct?
It is correct to the best of my recollection. My notes are currently inaccessible because I just realized that if I tab over to another page, it will show up and everyone will see my campaign notes.
Show us! No.
You are also.
I apologize. I'm super disorganized this week.
We're all sorry.
It's fine. We're just
As
having
usual.
fun. Mushi, why are you so crying
All right.
today?
So, yes, we need hashtag not sponsored on a t-shirt. All right. So we left you all at the docks. Is there anything that you would like to do in town
We're about to get on a boat.
on a motherfucking boat?
That's tomorrow.
That's right.
But
You
leaving on boat tomorrow.
Yeah, we have
Uh,
time before we get on the boat.
Because they needed to get their stuff together.
I have an important question that's not actually that important to Nari, but we're also killing time.
Yes.
Can I go fabric shopping? I know I got some last time, but I gotta fill out the rest for our boat trip,
Yes. You can.
aka
Are
attack
you
on
making
Conrad.
us clothes?
Yes. You know, you gotta get all the supplementals, the buttons.
Yes, absolutely.
We have a ton of money.
Yes.
Yes. If you
Those
guys
of us
don't
who wear
recognize-
armor should buy better armor.
I would like to remind you all that Excedrin is the most metropolitan of all the cities on this side of the Rend.
We should also maybe each buy a potion of healing.
I'm gonna look into seeing maybe sword enchantments.
Yes, that is a thing that we can do.
My AC is
Alright.
actually decent. I may not actually bother buying armor.
My AC is fine for my playstyle right now because I have.
If you guys don't all come off the boat when we're done this trip looking fresh as heck, then I will have failed.
I mean, I literally do just have leather, but with my playstyle, there's literally only one step better than that. In terms of basic armor. So
But you could just go to plate.
I'm not doing a heavy armor style.
It's
I'm doing a light armor playstyle.
like, do you want the leather or the studded leather?
Yeah,
Is there a third? No.
I'm not buying heavy armor. If I wanted heavy armor, I would have picked up chainmail when I made this character.
What am I wearing right now? What armor? I don't know
Chainmail?
anything.
I don't know, Smith. What are
Yeah,
you wearing?
chainmail.
Paladins start with chain.
We don't. No, we don't have a very good description of Conrad from the last couple episodes. What does he
No.
look like right now?
Yeah, because I mean,
Pretty
at one
boring.
point he was
Well,
just
he has
covered in blood
been
and mud.
cleaned against his will, so cleaner.
Slightly less dirty boy. I'm never gonna stop harassing you about that, by the way, because the dirt offends me on a moral
It's
level.
on purpose.
That's not the
There
point.
is a reason.
Can y'all still
Yes,
hear
but
me
you're-
okay? My
it doesn't
cat's not
matter.
in the way.
Yes.
You're frozen.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been freezing a little bit, but also we can
frozen?
hear you fine.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
I saw
As
the
long
cat
as you
move.
can hear me. My mom is having an Animal Crossing party, so it's what it is.
I might actually. Well, that math is hard, and this is stuff that I should have done before.
Okay, so
All right, while you are looking that up,
are we shopping?
yes, we are all going shopping. Now, there are two shopping districts in Acedrin. There's the middle and lower quality of the McAllis district, which is where the treasured muse is. And then there's the upper class section.
Mm-hmm.
And you ask around for a little bit, and you find out that for fabric, there is approximately 4 shops. There's 5, but one of them operates on very weird hours, and they're currently not open.
Okay.
That was an accident. Sorry.
That's okay.
If I'm looking for something like just like a fabric store or a tailor's or something to that effect, mid quality doesn't have to be fancy.
Okay. So, there's a Yo Jan's, and they have your basic stuff. They're in the McAllis district, and right next door is their direct competitor, Corallin's.
Corallin's, okay.
They are both similar quality. They actually do a lot of the outfits. They supply a lot of the fabric for the outfits for the palace uniforms and for the magic schools for the janitorial staff there.
Okay.
Okay.
The other two that are in the upper class district are Jellin's and the Tattered Cloth.
I'm going somewhere. I'm gonna go to like Jellin's then probably because I don't want to go to a fabric store called Tattered Cloth.
Right?
That does not vibe.
They're really expensive, but they don't do very well.
All right, other one it is. Jellin's?
Okay, so Jellin's. If you could just excuse me for a moment. I still haven't figured out where the mute button is on these, but hold on.
I gotta give you a minute to pull up the cultist stat blocks.
Oh, every good DM should just have those memorized.
Right? We're just come up with them on the fly.
What are we doing?
Oh, I'm giving you a minute so you can pull up the cultist stat blocks for the assassins waiting behind the door to the fabric store.
Don't give her ideas.
I can't help it. That's exactly what I would do.
In this town, it's not really an idea. We still have a whole inn to burn down.
Well, yeah.
Later. You can
Now.
live out your arsonist fantasies later.
Hey, I want to try something real
Now.
quick.
Mm.
Hold on.
Will it close the stream?
Super cal.
You cut out right in the middle.
Ah,
You got the
sweet.
super cala.
Okay. AJ,
Yeah, okay.
AJ helped me figure out how to mute it. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you, AJ.
All right. So, going to Jellen's for the fabric. Now, there was some mention of enchantment for weapons.
Libby.
Yes. I want to see what's on the market, see what kind of prices they're asking for my beautiful signature sword.
Okay. You find out, just from asking a couple of questions, that there are no shops that offer it. You would need to find them at the colleges. And they give you the name of somebody who does the best work. Corgan.
Can I get a price range? Like, do they say how much it costs?
It ranges from approximately 150 gold for like super basic, like, hey, I want this to glow when I swing it, or, I want this to make pew pew noises. uh, things like adding a +1 to it would be a little pricier at like 450, and then upwards from there.
And just so you know, Anari, your webcam is showing just the top of your head.
I know.
Okay, I was just...
Okay. Cool.
My face is super blotchy right now, so.
I'm gonna head over to the college.
Okay. So, we've got Zila going to Jellen's, you going to the college. There was some mention of health potions.
Yes. I think we should each keep a health potion,
Okay.
at least. Maybe Livy keeps 2, since the rest of us have. No, you have minor healing capability.
'Cause-
I have minor healing, and I'm also. You guys should stay up because you guys have more healing. You know? Like, if you guys stay up, then you can just get me.
Mhm.
That is true.
And Olivia's kind of like the emergency defibrillator.
So 4 each then, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so there are 6 potion shops. 3 of them are located in the McAllis district. You get reports that they are all overpriced and poor quality. And one of them might actually just be selling, perfume that's been colored. There are 2 in the upper class district. The last shop that you hear about is actually in someone's home, and they do not take gold, they only take items in trade. And they are spoken of reverently.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that home is in the prison town.
I mean, I'm down to shop in Prison Town.
Yeah, Prison Town doesn't gaunt me.
It sounded like more people were coming along, so I wanted to make sure everybody was doing that. Like, I will just go and buy 4 or 5 potions of healing, We're gonna be on a boat. I'm gonna buy 8, 2 for each of us. We can leave 4 on the boat.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now that we have a good idea of what we're going to do, Aries, what are you looking
Indeed.
for at Jellens?
Uh, partially it's like supplemental things like, needles, thread, buttons, extra stuff, but I also wanted to get like an extra couple bolts of something nice just because I want to make sure I have enough to get everyone's bases covered. Let me double check something real quick just because I'm very particular about these sorts of things. Oh, I was gonna get red silk and blue silk. I think that was it pretty much.
Okay. So wait, how many bolts did you want to get? You said
One red, one blue, and so just like one of each.
okay. Are you looking for like linen or
She said silk.
Yeah, silk or something similar, higher quality. Taffeta, maybe. I don't know.
okay,
This
patterned or
is the other we're
plain?
talking about.
Do you want patterned or plain?
Uh, plain's fine.
Okay. So uh each bolt is going to run you about 15 gold.
Can do.
Uh there are basic sewing kits and then there are deluxe sewing kits. The
Oh wait, I already have a sewing kit. Never mind. I just need the bolts.
Okay. Um and the additional accessories that you mentioned, all in all, it's going to cost you about 65 gold.
For the whole thing or for the supplementals?
For the whole thing.
Okay, because I only have enough for the bolts then, which is fine.
You could probably take some from the party funds. How much more do you need?
32? I can't do math. Nope, 33.
You need 33? I mean, is
Yes,
everyone
and
else okay
also,
with that? How much do you absolutely need the other stuff?
no, which is why I learned.
Oh, yeah. As long as it's not an absolute necessity, I think we can use
Yeah, I don't want
party
to pull
funds
from
for
party
actual
funds for something that's
necessities.
stupid and cosmetic. This is just
Okay.
me having fun.
Okay. Yeah, no, like Niev's sword enchantment will probably be able to come from the party funds because that's like
Some
saving their
people's power
necks.
fantasies are being able to punch monsters with magic fists. For me, it's being able to make fancy clothes without having to spend real money.
Mood. Okay.
All right. So, approximately 30? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and mark that off.
All right, already did.
Niev, you find Corgan and what are you looking to have done?
I'd like a +1, and if possible, I'd like to have it so I can call the sword into my hand.
So like a soul-bound sword?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I think would be pretty neat.
Oh, have you described for the viewers what your sword looks like? You only did that in session 1. In session
Well,
0.
it is a pretty standard bastard sword. It is like it doesn't look to be anything special. It's obviously well used, but it's well maintained, you know. Um it has, it's definitely handcrafted. Obviously everything is, but like, that special kind of like homemade handcrafted.
Well,
Um
yeah, I just thought it was cool that you like originally said it was like made from all your first
well
attempts at
yeah,
making sword yourself. So,
that's what it's made of, but that doesn't affect the look, you know?
oh, okay. I just,
Like it,
but
it doesn't look piecemeal like that, but no,
okay.
yeah, Niev's sword is melted down from attempts she had of making her own swords when she was young and working with her father, who is a blacksmith.
Yay. Sorry, I was just like, it's a cool point that no one else really knew. So it was like,
Yeah.
sword's important. It's cool. Sorry.
That
So
is
that's a
awesome.
+1 rebound.
So, yeah, Corgan can do these for you. It's going to cost about 600 gold.
Y'all mind if I pull that?
Sure, good. I'm cool with that. Y'all?
Um, if it's that much, what would you say to like a extra little bit of elemental oomph?
Overnight?
I don't like. Okay, how much time does enchantment take in this world?
This would take about a week.
Okay, then never mind that. Um, wait, are you saying the +1 would as well?
No, that can be done and ready overnight.
Okay, then we'll just do that. The soulbound and the +1,
Okay.
and we could do elemental on the next break.
Yeah, we come back. So
Yeah.
Okay. Um, what is Neav's favorite color?
I don't think Niev really has one. Like, I don't think favorite color as a concept is something Niev puts a lot of stock into. I think she very much takes the approach of, well, red is good, and orange is equally good, but for different reasons, and so on and so forth.
Okay. All right then. Um, potions. Um, the house in the prison district is right next to Edna's.
Oh, good.
In fact, Edna's sitting on the stoop as you approach and starts to get up.
I mean, I would go up to her first if she's right there.
Did you find the shop okay?
Yes, we've been moving stuff around. Actually, about to get on the boat. I had figured one of the others would have filled you in by now. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Will you will you all be returning?
We're just gonna run down to Kells and then be back. So, couple days, maybe a week. I think.
Okay.
I don't know how far it is actually.
Uh, I have no right to ask. However, um, Kuhiru has become obsessed with your little party. And I would really appreciate it if you took him with you.
Um, would be an interesting arrangement. I'm sure we can find room, though. Gonna have to make sure he doesn't see any action. I think as we get away from the larger city, things are going to get a little rougher.
I know you'll all take care of him.
Thank you.
I don't have any
That-
worry about that. All right. Well, when do you leave?
We will be leaving tomorrow, so plenty of time to get in touch with him and get everything all sorted.
I'm sorry, did you say your ship?
Yes, Bruno's ship has been repaired, and we paid for that, and we'll be taking it to Kells.
Oh, best of luck to you all. Okay. You
Oh,
enjoy the
boy.
muse. Have fun with that.
That's what I'd
Um,
love to hear.
Certainly will.
okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna go take care of some stuff. Reach out to me if you need anything. And
We
safe
will.
safe
Thank you.
travels.
Thank you.
Don't go in the hold. And before you can even
Question for
yeah.
you make the hold. You very explicitly state the hold was the first thing you did, and
Yeah.
then you're like, "Don't go in there." Like getting mixed signals. I want to see what you did.
Uh,
We'll see it next time, I guess.
maybe. I don't
You'll
know.
Or
see
if
it
we ignored
right
her
now.
voice.
Just
I'm
be,
going there immediately.
I mean, just because Edna says don't go in the hold. I mean,
This is Conrad we're talking about. He doesn't
Yeah,
even
no.
have to give us that warning.
Yeah, I'm going in the hold tonight.
okay.
Okay. But you go get the potions?
Yes, into the potion shop.
Okay. So, as I mentioned, the potion maker does not take gold. They take items in trade.
Wonderful. Uh, I don't have 400 gold worth of items in trade.
No, but you have a shop.
We have a magic shop that had a giant glowing orb
I
thing.
can't appraise those things.
No, but you can offer.
Yeah.
Doesn't
I'm
have to
smarter
necessarily
than your
be
average
full
bear,
trade.
but not a lot.
You can at least make a guess. You're a noble. You can probably do something.
Sure, I'll go.
How's your
I'll
bullshitting?
go
I mean,
alone.
persuasion.
Persuasion? I mean, it is a performance skill. I actually have proficiency in it. It's a +4.
Okay.
Holy shit, dude.
It's not great.
Not bad.
Yeah, Conrad, 9 wisdom paladin, will go to the cursed magic item shop alone and find something that I think is worth 400 gold
I
or
will
more.
say at this point, Ada is probably sticking with Conrad so he doesn't kill himself.
For babysitting is what you mean to say.
Yes, Ada is babysitting. Is exactly what's going on.
All right. Let me.
You'll just be disappointed.
All right.
I mean, that's the natural state of being in this party.
So
Ow.
now there is that pile of cursed gold.
But he doesn't accept.
Ada kind of stands in front of when he's looking for stuff.
If the potion keeper doesn't accept gold, then why bother?
Just doesn't want you touching it. Again.
It worked out fine last time.
Uh-huh.
You don't know that.
But
That's all I know. I don't know that it's the reason the other person died.
oh, I forgot. Oh, they opened the thing. Okay. But nah, because we had this big shiny orb thing that turned into a glow disc, a disco ball.
A disco ball is not worth 400 gold pieces.
An enchanted disco
Your
ball
piece
is.
of disco ball.
I mean, it's all in
I-
how well you can bullshit.
If
Just
I'm
saying.
making any royal command, we keep the disco ball for the vibes.
Yeah, now I am not confident in my ability to bullshit that a disco ball is worth $400.
Okay. What about the red orb?
I don't believe other people should have that. Let's just give away free telepathy.
We're giving it away. We're trading it for potions. A shitload of potions.
There's 8. This crate right here. I'm
Which
popping
one?
that bad boy open. The one right next to me.
Okay.
Lada
Let
has shoved gloves into his hands. Just wear these
Take
when you're
them.
holding shit. Did you
Okay.
just stick them in your mouth?
Yeah.
Oh god.
No, you're supposed to fucking wear them.
Just opening a box.
You don't know
Okay.
what's in the box, do you?
Well, it's probably not an animal, at least not a live one.
No, the gloves are so you don't touch anything with your bare skin.
Do, do, do,
Nothing bad has
do,
happened here,
do.
except to that one guy, and we don't know anything about
Hmm.
that.
Hold on. I'm still looking
This
for
is
my
how all
notes.
the stories go wrong. You literally just said nothing bad can happen.
I said nothing bad has happened. Thank you.
That's even worse. Stop. Just put the gloves on. Humor me.
Low wisdom, high wisdom.
Yes, exactly. I have a 19 wisdom. Put the gloves on.
Fine. Put the
Thank
gloves on.
you. That was in the box.
I'm trying to find that.
A holy avenger? Okay.
Hmm.
Oh. Hmm.
Okay.
Oh.
Uh, that crate contains a bust of a tabaxi. There's no there's no indication anywhere on the bust of who it's supposed to be or the sculptor. However, there are obsidian gems where the eyes, like in the eye sockets.
Uh,
Is there anything
up-
like on or around the box that says what's in the box?
No,
what's
uh,
in the box?
there is not.
Just
I'm not even going to make you do a investigation check.
oh,
There's nothing.
okay.
How big is it? Like life sized or?
Yes, it is life sized.
Okay.
And if
That's
you
a
feel around
big
in the
bus.
box, yeah, if you feel around in the box, there's some sawdust, some you know wood shaving components that are just designed to cushion it.
Mm.
Lift that out. Give it a once over. Does it appear magic in any way?
Arcana check.
Oh,
I have a +1 to that.
it's better than mine. I have a 0.
12.
Maybe. Can't really tell.
Hmm.
Does it
Uh,
look historical in any way? Conrad, do you have history? I know you're noble, but
I do.
okay. Yeah. Give me a history check.
Does it?
I mean, it looks like it's got some age to it.
Okay.
it's a bust of
Even
someone.
worse.
Oh no.
So, with that roll, you turn it over a little bit, and you stare at it. You turn it another direction, and you, you're you're appraising it, and you think somewhere in some of the books that you've read, there was some sort of famous tabaxi at some point in history who did a thing that they wrote books about.
Hmm.
That's pretty much all you've got.
And this is not what's his name, the god who looks
No.
like a tabaxi. Okay.
No. That one is typically seen wearing a hood that overshadows part of the face.
I just wanted to clear that base.
Ada
Does
would
it
have
seem
no
like
clue.
it would be worth around 400 gold?
It
um,
seems like that. Oh, sorry. Was that for me or was that for?
no, go ahead. I was trying to see something. There's not really a skill for being a merchant and knowing
Nope.
this shit, so
No appraisal skill in 5e.
which is slightly annoying. But
Yes.
okay.
No, but given your skill set, given Ada's skill set,
Mm-hmm.
um, an investigation check would net you a pretty a pretty fair and reasonable uh, guesstimate.
Especially for a common person who doesn't know what it is.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Is since Conrad's somewhat helping, do I get an advantage?
Yes.
Huzzah. Okay, so investigation. That is a 13.
Okay.
It's eh. It is not the litany of 20s we had last session.
Hmm.
All right. Hold on. So, I'm sorry, what box are you looking at again?
It was the bus with the obsidian tabaxi. Well,
Oh,
tabaxi with the obsidian eyes. That
yeah.
one.
It's worth approximately 200. You could maybe get 225 for it.
About 200
Halfway
to
there.
225. All right. Okay. Um, I don't. This might give us about half of what we need.
All right, it's a good start. Do these bags are they? I assume they're full. Are they full of things or like powder
Yes.
slash small like beans or something?
Um, you would have to open them all up to look.
Well, I mean, like just consistency of what's inside because it's not a hard surface. I assume poking at the bag, I can get a feel for if it's all uniform sand, beans, that kind of thing, or if it's like actual items.
Sorry about that. Okay, yeah. Give me an investigation check.
It's terrifying. I can get my mouse over there. There we go.
I live to torment. That's my job.
Oop. Oop. That is an
Hey!
unnatural 20
Okay.
on the worst roll I could care about.
Is it a thing? Yes.
All right. So these three sacks. One of them has kind of feels like beans. The one closest to you. The middle one. Woohoo! Somebody's hosting my stream.
Ooh.
Thank you for the
Oh,
host.
thank you.
Here, I gotta move that over so I can actually see
Oh
what they're
shit, we
saying.
have 12 people watching us. Awesome.
Oh, that is the most ever. Hi, people. All right, so, yeah, so the first one that's closest to you is filled with a bean-like kind of assortment of things. The middle one is filled with, thank you so much. Um, yeah, I hope they have a good session too. All right, so the second one is filled with a more dense and fine um, product. Could be sand, could be something similar. The third one is oddly misshapen, and it clinks and clanks when you move it around, and it's fairly heavy. There is a metallic sound that greets your ears when you shake it.
Pulling that one towards the middle of the room here and opening it up.
Okay, you find an assortment of metal odds and ends. I mean, when I say odds and ends, I'm talking about these are just. There's like metal flanges, and there's, doorknobs, and there's metal hinges. It's just a whole assortment of metal things, and they some of them are quite old and rusted and don't move so well. Some of them are almost brand spanking new. They're a bit shiny, and some of them are just they're not ancient, but they're not brand new.
Bruno, continuing to prove to be a real stand-up citizen, close that bag back up.
Okay.
I'm assuming each and every thing in there was stolen off of somebody's house or something like that. Just
Knowing
not,
Bruno more than
not
likely.
anymore. I'm a respectable adventuring merchant. Proceeds to steal doorknobs.
Right?
Yep, that one's next.
Alrighty.
Pop that crate open.
Okay, just give me 1 second.
And Otto will be standing with her staff ready to whack anything that moves come out of the boxes, just in case there is something moving in the boxes. Just like.
Okay, so this crate contains a jewel box. Inside is a sardonyx with it's kind of opaque, and there's bands of red and white through it. There's a decent sized carnelian, which is sort of an orange to reddish brown. There is a large quartz point, and it is a smoky quartz. And there
Are these
are
all different crystals?
yeah, in the box.
Okay, sorry. I don't know crystals. That's why I was asking.
Okay. None of these occur in the same substratum. My father is a very big rock guy. I know a bit. None of these occur next to each other.
There are 2 onyx shaped like eyes.
That might appear next to something, though.
And there is some jasper.
Can I just do a basic appraisal of the group bunch?
It's going to be approximately worth 300 gold.
Okay. And without the onyx-shaped eyes?
Approximately 225.
225? Okay.
Just
those eyes look like they're going to be involved in something we run into. Am I the only one who gets that vibe?
I don't know. They could just be eyes carved to
Or
look like
things
eyes.
around us ever just what they look like?
Sometimes. This box seems a box.
Okay.
That
There's
gold in the other room is gold.
There are a couple of other smaller trinket boxes in that crate as well.
Ooh, what's in the trinket boxes?
In one of the trinket boxes, you find a tin spoon, a monogrammed handkerchief with just 1 letter on it.
Is it B?
It is B. And a couple of small bottles of oil. You would know that these are typically oils used in the care and maintenance of leather.
Okay.
Also, there's another bag of teeth.
Fucking
Exciting.
bags of teeth. This is like the second bag of teeth, right?
Yeah.
What did we do with the first one?
We just left it.
Where did we leave it?
It was in one of the boxes, I think. From the cart.
Yeah, I thought you brought all the stuff from the cart in and put it upstairs.
Yeah, we did.
Did we put it upstairs?
Yeah, we did because it was
Okay.
unfiltered.
Using the weird portal.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just kind of shoved it through the hatch.
Okay. So you
they do,
have the approximate trade-in value that the potion maker is looking for, because the potion maker does not take gold.
Mm-hmm.
While we're here,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
one more.
This is not an unboxing channel, Conrad.
We've got to do a full inventory at some point.
That is not now.
Or we could not.
I would like to know what is inside this box.
Last box, and then we need
Yes,
to
last
get going.
box.
What's in
Last
the box?
box.
Okay.
What's in the box? I've been dying to know what's in these boxes for a month.
Okay. So, wait, can you highlight which box it is again?
Maybe.
This one.
Why
The one
is
next
that?
to Ada.
Ow. Why is that not popping up for me? Okay, yeah, sorry.
It's the one just north of the bags. Yeah.
Directly next to Ada.
Alrighty. So, in that crate, you find several long tubes. You recognize that they are map tubes or parchment tubes. You also find some smaller artwork that is framed, and a few, little pieces of sculpture. And by pieces of sculpture, I don't mean like sculptures. I mean like there's a finger, there's a foot, there's a hand. You also notice down at the bottom that there is... Hey! Thanks, B. You also find that down at the bottom, there is a stone disc that is approximately, your hand size. On the top part that you can see, there is the symbol of Sarith.
Which one god is that again?
War. I know that one.
Gotcha.
Move
Any of
stuff.
these have any meaning to you?
Well, that disc on the bottom has some meaning to someone, I'm sure. I'd like to move stuff so I can pick that up.
Okay. Easily done. The image is repeated on the other side.
About how thick is it?
It's approximately a quarter of an inch thick.
All
Size of your
around?
hand?
Or is it like a disc?
It kind of reminds you of a trivet that you would put hot plates on.
We will leave that here for now, then.
Okay.
Alright.
And then just glance through the tubes. Are there maps in them, or is it art?
It is art.
Okay.
And you kind of get the impression from the edges of the artwork that these that a very very sharp blade was used to
They were stolen from their frames.
I
Sorry.
I just we can't work with this. I need criminal elements now to move this crap. I
Lovely,
just,
upstanding citizen. We'll come back to that.
yeah. Boy, I really just yeah.
Love what we're stuck
Okay,
with.
that was the that was the last box. Let's go over to the potion
All right.
seller. Go back
So
across town.
we went to the potion store and we're trading the bust of the tabaxi and all of the stones except the onyx shaped eyes.
Yes.
okay.
Did I cut out?
Or uh, that was another 225. I'm gonna push for 10 potions.
Yeah, we already have. Hmm?
Okay. Um, persuasion check, please.
Oh, if you insist.
Oh, I do.
Nope.
It's gonna be great.
Oh,
Don't worry.
that's okay. That's a 16.
Okay. Yeah, that's good enough. Um, honestly, because you presented
Plus
a
ours.
tabaxi bust, uh, the DC on this was like 10.
Is the potion guy at Tabaxi?
No, but his husband is.
Okay. I my next question was going
Yes.
to be, is he into that?
Yeah.
But that has been answered.
All right.
Excellent.
So yes, you get your 10 potions.
Excellent.
The potion maker would also like to throw in 4 bottles of a weirdly shifting liquid. Um, you know those light up keyboards where you can cycle through the colors?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
these potion bottles are glowing and cycling through the known chromatic um, spectrum. And at times it appears, some of them appear, it can appear murky, and some of the colors appear, bright and glittery. Some of them appear like swirly and nebulous.
Does he say what they are?
Nope. He just offers them to you free of charge as a thank you.
Thank you very much, and a
Thank
pleasure
you.
doing business with you.
Excellent. All right. So, is there anything else that you would like to do on this night before?
I want to call my dads.
Thank you.
At some point during the night, I need to call my dads.
I
Dads.
I actually wanted to offer to the potion maker, since he has been so generous.
Yes.
Oh no, everything cut out.
If
1 second. One.
Are we good?
I don't know. Did we lose B? Okay, but you
He's
have to
kind of
admit the image
1
that is
second.
frozen. Okay, never mind.
well. For me, it was kind of pulsing too, which was really weird. But
It just
Yeah.
for me it froze with B smiling at the camera, and I just thought that that was
1
amazing.
sec. Give the.
uh, wanted to ask the potion maker if there were any like ingredients or anything we could pick up while we were around Kel's Farm.
Yes, actually, the potion maker is interested in the Lusatu flower. They want 4 of them.
The Sato flower.
Uh, I would ask for some kind of description.
It is purple. There are 7 petals connected to a bright yellow center. The stem is actually 3 stems twisted around each other. And they grow surrounded by uh, thorny bushes.
Furiously scribbling. All right, we will definitely keep our eyes out. And thank you very much.
He wishes you well and ushers you out and excitedly yells for his husband to come see the bust.
Runner.
Nice.
All right, so now that the shopping is out, B, was there anything that Ada needs and wants to do?
Just like she'd probably honestly just be sticking with the other ones. There's nothing she really needs at the moment. She'll do like a restock of like food and spices and stuff for her bag because we're going to be gone for a week, and our I don't think our provisions are covered by the ship's provisions. So she do a food stock for the group.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
part of our agreement with the captain was we were on our own for food.
Okay, so approximately 60 gold, and that gives you uh, above decent, but not extravagant, and resupplies all of your herbs and some of the other things that you needed.
Okay, so 60.
And don't forget, you
Ada
also
has
have
10.
those.
So
Well, don't
what
forget,
was
you
that?
also have those that barrel full of the 6 different types of salted meat. That
Oh
was
yeah,
back
that
at
would
the shop.
definitely be incorporate. She would be thinking about that as part of the rations already. So
Oh, okay.
besides that,
Okay, so in
it was
addition to,
literally just stocking up on like salt and
oh, okay. Yeah, 5 gold. That'll that'll get you all of the extras
gold. Okay,
pieces that
yeah,
you need.
nah. She was counting the salted pork among things, but like a bag of potatoes, some salt, just stuff to go with.
Love it. Things that
5 gold,
prevents.
gotcha. All right. Yeah, she like stuff to cook with on the boat so it didn't go off while they were on there. Because that's what you need to take care of. Okay, so that'll take her down to 5 gold in total. And then just throughout the day she'd be reading the druidic book that she found at the shop. Just
Okay.
learning how to be a druid essentially.
Okay.
And that's how I'm explaining away the fact that she knows how to use her wild shape now.
That is excellent.
It's just like in theory she knows how to use it.
All right.
So then she calls her dad like dads later in the evening. She'll like go down the tunnel that's connected to the panic room a little bit so that other people aren't surrounding her.
Okay.
Edie.
Did
Um
I cut out again?
nope,
Garvey.
you're there.
Oh,
Sorry.
I can't hear you.
So you reach out to your dads using the stones that you were given. Uh there is no response.
There's no like leave a message at the tone or whatever. Just
On how sending still works.
I
Um,
figured I might as well ask.
Nope.
Nah. Okay. Well, that's mildly concerning. My brother doesn't even answer?
Nope.
She'll try again, like right before she goes to bed. But if nothing happens,
Okay. So, you are all staying in the panic room for the night?
Uh, drop stuff off at the ship, and I wanted to take a peek in the hold.
Okay.
Christ.
Previously discussed.
yeah, it was.
All right, give me a sec.
If you're dropping stuff off from shopping, Otto would still be with you, though.
Okay. Like, I'm assuming all of the purchasing that wasn't. I'm assuming most of all of the purchasing from today was taken directly to the boat. We're not
Yes.
putting that in the panic room and then taking it.
Yeah, and we would have grabbed the barrel of preserved meats as well.
Okay.
I don't like that laugh.
What did you just put?
Oh, lovely.
Ooh, that.
That's so pretty.
Thank you.
You did a good, Anari.
Yay! This was
You always do it good.
this was the 2-hour product of our maps and beats.
Nice. I don't like the size of the tentacle.
Yeah.
I assumed that was a tail.
Okay, so where in the hold are you going, Smith?
I don't know. We just got here. So like this is the stairs down.
Yes. Oh well. Yes.
First stop in here.
Okay. So you enter this room. It is a study. That's basically it. It has a very comfortable seat. There are bookshelves. And the titles range from, smut to higher academic
Smut.
kind of, like the inner workings of, you know, golems and shit like that. There are, on the opposite side of the room, there are metal shelving units, and on those are various trinkets and books. Not books with, like, titles. There's nothing on either the cover or the spine or the back to indicate what is in these books, but they are very old looking and they smell musty. And there are various trinkets arranged, across all of the shelves. There is a desk,
Old and musty sounds like fun.
and on the desk there is a map. The map does not appear to be anywhere in Khasarys. None of the landmasses look familiar. None of the geography seems familiar. And none of the places are marked.
Exciting.
Yep, that's about it.
Lovely.
Getting very close to Conrad just spending the night on the boat.
Do not spend
Across
the
the
night
hall.
on the boat.
Just going through books. If there are a bunch of journals on here, they could have more information about things being sold.
Okay. So the room across from the study is a cargo hold. But the door, while there is a lock, it is not locked. It swings open easily. The quality of some of these chests and boxes is much, much higher than what you've previously seen.
When you say quality, do you mean this container will hold things and be less likely for the to shatter or whatever, or just like newer, fancier, more expensive materials?
Like these boxes are all made out of ironwood,
Oh,
and
Mm,
the metal
Heavy.
bits covering some of the corners is elaborately scrolled, and there's elegant carvings in some of the wood. So yeah, all of these containers seem like they are you know kind of expensive.
all right, those are for show. Nice.
do we see the door here?
Yes, you see that door.
I would like to open it.
I bet you would. That door is locked.
Hmm. Hmm. I'll leave it as it is.
All right. Get.
And check out the last door out of this hallway into this area here.
Sorry, can you click that again for me? Okay, so you're gonna check out that
This
area?
area. Yeah.
Okay. Um,
The big room.
yeah, this is just your basic cargo hold. Um, the boxes here seem, utilitarian, weathered. Some of them are patched. Uh, Over here, along the wall here, on here and here,
Hmm.
those are all kegs, and they are stacked.
Nice.
These two are, warehouse shelves.
And back here's just quarters.
That looks
Uh,
like a brig.
that is the brig. There is also a table over here
Okay.
with two chairs. There's a chest for storing the contraband, and this is a heater.
Nice.
Don't know why we were told not to come down here.
Maybe that door that was locked.
I'm sure we can
Mm.
ask to have
Let's-
it opened or at least explained when we speak with the captain.
Yeah, we should probably do that before heading back for the night. Make sure we have everything back from the panic room.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going back.
So, do you want to talk to her before we head
Oh,
back up top?
if she's here, what time of day is it?
Evening-ish.
Yes, it's early evening.
Okay.
She's probably at a tavern then.
Yeah. Do we see the captain?
No.
Then, yeah, we'll just speak to her tomorrow.
Okay.
Not interested in a manhunt right now.
That's valid.
And not bothering someone who we just have to spend a week on a boat with.
Yeah, you don't want to piss off a person on a boat because it's very easy to get yoked off of the side if you do something wrong.
Rip to you, but I'm different.
You
I would
miss.
simply not be
Oh.
thrown off the side.
I would simply contest that grapple check.
All right.
I would simply be extremely good at athletics.
Yep.
You just
Simply have
they
advantage
throw you
on
over
that.
the side and your one hand is hanging over the rail, and you're just sitting there doing like one-handed pull-ups, like, yeah, I needed to get arms in.
Make a strength intimidation.
All right. Do we want to take a quick break?
Yes.
That's a good point too.
All right.
Be back in
excellent.
9 minutes.
Yeah, that
ish.
sounds good.
Just
Hold on.
Right. we'll be back.
And two. And here we are. Hey, everybody. We are back from our break. I would like to announce the winner of our weekly dice giveaway. The winner is the other Josiah at BrickJ343 on Twitter. You are the winner of our dice giveaway. We will be reaching out to you at the end of the stream to secure your shipping information.
Whoop, whoop.
And congratulations on winning a
Congrats.
random set of dice. For those of you who are not familiar with our weekly dice giveaway, we give away a random set of dice every week. We took a break for a little bit because of, life, but we're back doing that. We will post it up again tomorrow, and the winner will be announced on stream
Woo!
next week.
Yes. Don't forget that now we have merch. We have official merch that you can buy of our stuff. If you think we're cool, I think we're pretty cool.
Put us on your face!
Wear us. Acquire Keys merch.
Which actually reminds me, I want to talk to MC Etching to see if we can do like a large scale, because those shot glasses, man, that shot glass is beautiful.
Oh yeah,
I still have to take a picture of that and send it to you guys.
I've seen their work and it's fabulous.
Yeah. All right, so we're back and we are still in the hold.
Bolt. We are on Bolt.
What are we doing in the hold now?
I mean, we were wrapping that whole escapade up.
Yeah,
and
we were
heading back
leaving.
to-
All right.
A nap sounds like a good idea, doesn't that?
All right. So, you guys are just gonna head straight back to the panic room, right?
Yes.
Okay. When you get to Edna's, she
Mhm.
is holding a stack of 10 envelopes. And she holds it out towards, the party.
I will take them.
And she says, if you find yourself in need of things to do on your trip, rip open an envelope. I may have mentioned to a few of my close and very secure, discreet friends that I am in touch with a party of adventurers who can maybe get things done for them if they need it.
Adventures is a stretch, but thank you.
We're adventuring, Conrad. Get over it.
Well, I guess we're officially adventurers now.
But thank you. Do you happen to know what kinds of requests they are?
Oh, no. That is none of my business. I mentioned it. They sent me envelopes. I'm assuming that there are jobs to be done.
Well then.
Any hard feelings if we don't get them all done?
I mean, not knowing what is in the envelopes, I would not know the disposition of the writers.
Imagine
Excellent.
there would be hard feelings
Alright.
if we spoke about what was in the envelopes
Wait,
to, say, authorities.
Maybe. We don't know what's in the envelopes
Yes,
yet, but we'll deal with that once we get on the go, so that we're not incriminating anyone else by whatever's inside of them.
Edna gets a strange look over her face when you mention that, and she leans in a little bit closer and says, "It would be a shame if you were to ruin our new and potentially prosperous relationship by
course.
doing something like that."
Yes,
Plus-
we were just discussing how we weren't doing that.
Yes.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we wouldn't do it anyways. Like, really, guards suck most of the time.
Yes.
Okay. Have a pleasant evening.
You too.
You too.
And then she
Thank you.
disappears.
It's just a puff of smoke.
Yeah. Ninja, vanish.
Turns out she's a level 20 wizard.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't want to fuck with Edna.
No.
That's fair. That
But-
was Bruno's job.
What? Maybe not threaten to turn in her entire network next time, Conrad?
We didn't threaten to. We said specifically we weren't doing that.
We didn't.
You, on the other hand, were.
The royal we.
You heavily implied.
I said we weren't
She has
going.
given us a roof over our heads.
You said you weren't going to in a way that made it sound like you were absolutely going to.
I am sorry you took it that way. I
That's
didn't
how
know
we
you were
all
here.
took it. We're in the panic room.
We live here.
That was when
Conrad.
we got. That was when we got back to the house. I thought that we were like inside the doorway.
She wouldn't be handing us that sort of stuff directly in front of the door, where people could see it. She's smarter
For-
than that.
First, you assume I'm implying something, and now you're taking me perfectly literally. Find the middle ground. I don't
Running
mean
circles
in the
around it.
doorway. I don't mean we opened the door and got envelopes shoved in our face. I mean we stepped inside, wiped our feet on the mat, closed the door, and then she came around the corner and was
the
like,
West
"Here."
End Globetrotters just going for it.
What?
I need you guys to find the middle ground between nuance and literal.
I
Where
never do
I
anything
live,
halfway,
please.
Conrad.
Then find it fully, please.
And okay.
Yes, I'm fine.
We broke the DM. Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. Oh.
All right.
You bastards.
Okay.
Oh, I figured out a cool new thing I can do. Since we're in the panic room and stuff, I'm just going to randomly turn into a giant mastiff.
Ah,
Just since we're in the panic room. And
if I
just
if I had a
run around
stick,
the
I'd
bed.
poke you.
Oh my god.
But I will say that Ada, as a mastiff, her fur is the same color as her hair, so she is a ginger mastiff.
That is awesome.
So she is a copper-colored mastiff, and it is just the only thing that really marks her as her is she still has a neckerchief on that's green. So she's running around in
That's fabulous.
a neckerchief that's
Oh my god, I love it. That's
But also,
and then
if
she'll
you
just change back.
if you ever
into
can't
herself.
reach that spot behind the ear, I will provide all of the scritch.
And she'll turn back into herself and like thump back onto the floor. Oh, that's the first time trying that. That was fun. It's really weird running on legs.
You want to explain that? in any way?
Oh yeah, you remember this book we found? And she will hold up the book that no one else could read. That was the first moment we walked into the store.
There have been so many books.
It turns out, well, yes, but the specific one that none of y'all can read.
So many.
Yeah, well, you have a giant book bound by chains, so
It's, I don't want
Whatever.
it.
But
You're
you
welcome to it.
do this from the book, I assume.
yeah.
What is it,
Currently, I'm something called a druid, and it's in Druidic that for some reason I understand.
That
And apparently, yeah. Apparently, me being good with plants and animals is actually like a thing I can do.
You're a protector of the land. Or rather, maybe not just your farm, but in general.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's a thing. But so, according to this, as long as there are certain like things that unless I learn more, I can turn into pretty much almost any animal I've seen.
Never been able to get that far.
Within limitations.
I can only turn it.
So I can turn into at least dogs and sheep right now. Because yeah. And I don't know if any of y'all have actually met a mastiff in person.
I don't
But
think so.
they're big dogs. They are as tall as the kitchen table.
Ooh, yeah.
So it is a big, like, 80-pound dog.
Can you imagine Niev riding the ginger mastiff into battle?
It is a riding animal for
Fabulous.
That would be awesome.
it might be a little small for Niev to ride.
Cast
yeah,
and
no,
large
but
on the
if we
master.
had like a halfling with us or whatever.
And if you get good enough at this to turn into a horse, you could do it.
Yeah, if I get familiar enough with horses, I could probably do that.
God, last time I played a druid, the only thing I turned into was a horse because he needed to get places fast.
I am dropping it into the Khasarys tourism board. The picture of the mastiff that Otto turns into. Because I can. And
I'm going to sneak peek.
That is awesome.
But yeah,
Ta-da.
but just before bed, she'll like do that, and then once everyone else is settling down, she'll go out to like the tunnel area and call her dad again just to see if it works.
There is no response.
Well, that's not worrying at all.
But I've really got to pick up that messaging spell once I get and practice in.
But yeah, other than that, just bed, unless someone else has something they wanted to do.
Anybody else?
Can't really think of anything.
Big dog.
Let me begin on my sewing adventures in all of my downtime.
All right. All right. So, your evening comes to a close, and those who wish to go to bed are free to go to bed. Those who wish to stay up are free to stay up doing stuff. Morning comes.
Otto wakes up at 4 a.m. because that's what she does. And starts double checking things and calls her dad one more time, see if it goes through.
There is no response.
Yeah. That's weird.
I forgot to ask if Kid was gonna join us on the boat, right?
Oh yeah, Conrad would have shared that.
Yeah.
If it's okay with everyone else.
Did we pick him up yet? Because I'm on board with this.
I assume he's here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He's
he's
ready.
at the panic room. He's kind of glued to your side.
Yes. He's a good boy, and I love him.
When you say that,
I mean, I kind of accounted for him in food, so. Go ahead.
when you say that, Zila, Kuhiro uses his ability to transform into an exact duplicate of you.
High five.
You high five yourself.
I always wanted to do that. You're good at this already, actually. I'm still need some practice.
Kuhiro gives you a curtsy and then just stays as
Oh
you.
my goodness, it's adorable.
Ooh, which one of us is the real?
That's.
It's you.
You
The
find
hero doesn't talk.
you find also that whenever you make a movement, he mimics the movement, but in a mirrored way.
Great. We're taking this kid with us everywhere.
Oh boy.
No, we are not taking him everywhere.
Most places we won't. We're not going to visit, I don't know, a volcano or something and be like, hey, come on, tag along, it'll be fine. Take a dunk in the lava.
No, we're just hunting for cursed bones.
Yeah, no, obviously that part, not gonna invite anyone along that we don't have to.
That's what we're doing now, Zila.
I know.
We're going to pick up some bones. Okay.
Yes, I know.
Sorry. Y'all, my Wi-Fi is glitching your webcam so that I can't see. You will... Yes, you will never be left on a high five.
This kid really just got me right there.
Alright, so you guys have breakfast.
Mhm.
And you gather your possessions.
Yeah, I make everyone breakfast. Everyone has their 10 additional temporary HP.
Hell yeah.
Make sure you have that.
Should actually reset my hit points.
It's 10 temp. Because I made breakfast with a wooden spoon.
Nice.
I was just missing hit points. Also a use of divine sense
Okay.
in my lay on hands.
Yeah, no, since we had a long rest, everyone should be up to their full hit points, and then additional 10 temporary hit points on top of that.
Spoons are amazing.
Because she made breakfast. My specific wooden spoon is amazing, yes.
No, all
General
spoons.
are amazing, but this
Yeah.
one just has an extra kick to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine trying to eat soup with a fork?
Yeah,
Not going to.
I mean,
Chopsticks?
you
Done it.
I mean, yeah, you eat the pieces with the fork, and then you sip. You just sippy. You just give it a sip.
It's not
Me
that
too.
complicated.
Oh.
Spoons are
Alright.
great, but we don't have to
Anyways.
knock forks about
Is
it.
this like an 8 minutes of conversation we're arguing about over breakfast?
Yes, that's exactly what's going on.
Don't make this be what Nia hits Conrad for.
He didn't get hit last time.
Yes,
you are
exactly.
down one.
Then I'm
Twice
definitely not
effective.
hitting him twice for this.
Alright, so after breakfast, you receive a message, Niev,
Ooh.
that your order is ready.
Aha! Time to go pick that up. I go pick that up.
Like,
Okay. In the set into the pommel is a brilliant white stone.
Hmm. I like it.
Um,
I like the vibe of that.
He says, all right, so I've heard about you, and, ask around. Do that glowy thing with your eyes.
My eyes are always glowing. What do you
Okay, but like
specifically want here?
I heard that when you're like doing cool shit, like they really glow. Like lasers come out of your eyes. I want to see that.
I don't know what a laser is.
It's like a it's like a beam of light.
Okay.
I heard you shoot beams of light out of your eyes, and I want to see it.
Well, okay. And I'm just gonna like think over like, well, it happens when I'm healing. When I'm like healing somebody.
When you say that, he pulls a dagger out from his clothes, and he just stabs himself in the arm.
Knock him. I'm gonna go to knock it out of his hand.
Oh my god!
I'm just gonna fucking punch him in the wrist.
Okay.
Unarmed attack.
Yes.
Well, now you're just hurting him.
Yeah, but this is easier than a fucking like stab.
His stab might have done less damage.
Oh, that was with advantage. Hold on. I forgot I still had that on. 11 to hit.
Okay. So, I mean, no. he sees you moving and like turns his body, and you kind of hip check him, but he just rips the line down his arm with the blade.
Oh my fucking god!
Is this all right? Do the thing with your eyes now.
Fucking
I'm gonna commit suicide.
fucking grab his hand and just fucking pump my heal for the day into it.
Oh no.
Okay, so when you do that and your eyes glow the super bright, the stone also glows.
Okay.
He reaches out with his other hand and puts it over, you know, the rest of the blood that has dripped down his arm, and just wipes it along his arm, and his arm is clean. And fully healed.
I was going to say there are other things that make it happen. I wasn't finished talking.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Are the rest of us with you, or did you just go do this right after breakfast?
I mean, I didn't think it was going to be a whole fucking thing. So I probably just fucking went to be like, oh, I'm just going to go pick up my sword and nothing weird is going to happen.
Okay.
Conrad went to
Here
boat.
here we fucking are, I guess.
Okay, I need this on a t-shirt. I didn't know it was going to be a fucking thing.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have to write that down.
Oh,
Blood
man.
everywhere. I didn't know it was gonna be a fucking thing.
Oh my god. That's
What's
awesome.
the whole quote? I didn't know.
Okay.
Alright. So, the gold has been exchanged. You have your new sword.
Thing does so much fucking damage.
Oh, what does it do now?
One-handed it does 1d8 plus 8.
Fuck. Your minimum damage is 9.
How does it deal that much damage?
So I
Oh, you
tw-
have fighting style.
Yeah, 20 strength for plus 5, fighting style for plus 2, and plus 1 magic.
Awesome.
I was just like, what the?
That
What
plus
are you
5
smoking?
strength, dude.
There's a little something extra, and I will message you about that later.
Sick. I'm plugging all that into...
Oh, and it appears you can recall it to yourself.
Yes, that is also the thing. It also got soulbound, so I can summon it.
You know, when you throw it.
In
Oh.
order for that to happen, you will need to attune to it.
Yeah, that's fine. I could probably just take some fucking time to do that before we leave.
Oh yeah,
When we're waiting for the boat to take off.
yeah. Did y'all ever work out with Captain Dell? Um, what time you're leaving?
No.
It's at the morning, and that's why Otta got everyone up at like 5 fucking a.m. So
Who
that
am-
shows-
We don't show up to port and watch them sail off into the sunset without us. Like,
Yeah, who wants to go make sure that the boat is still there?
Conrad was
Somebody-
already going to the boat.
Yeah, Conrad was going to the boat.
You know what? I would like you to roll me a D100.
Oh boy.
Honestly,
fuck.
there'd be no point in them leaving without as we are their hires.
I don't remember roll 20 syntax.
I mean, they could just steal your
Uh-uh.
fucking boat, dude.
Flash roll.
That's it, 86.
100.
Why would they?
86.
Why would they steal our boat when
Yeah.
we haven't fucking paid them yet?
Because
We
the
did
boat
pay them.
itself is probably
We-
worth money.
We did.
Right, but if they like, I just don't see what the point of stealing our boat would be.
I mean,
I don't really get it either, aside from
It was
money.
already their fucking boat too. Like, if they wanted to leave, they could have left.
Repairs hadn't been paid for.
yeah.
Until we paid for them, they really couldn't have.
Have I described the Marauder's Muse to you?
It's a boat.
It's a boat.
No.
Yeah,
Boat shaped.
it's a boat.
That's no. We're gonna need
I'm on a motherfucking boat. I got the advantage.
shape.
Okay.
Boat
Yeah, we
shape.
got
Yeah, that
advantage.
explains everything.
The Marauder's Muse is one of the
Is it a
large.
boat or is it a ship?
It's a ship.
Oh Christ.
Correction, it's ship shaped.
All right, so the Marauder's Muse
Hmm.
is easily one of the largest galleons that you've ever seen. And while it's clearly got some age to it, it is crafted entirely out of ironwood. Sorry, ghostwood.
Oh, what? Holy crap. Okay.
Yeah. It is made entirely out of ghostwood.
Okay, no wonder we have to worry about them stealing the goddamn boat.
Ghostwood.
It yes.
I have a piece of ghostwood or petrified ghostwood in my bag, and a piece of the stuff is worth 300 gold pieces.
Well, petrified.
It's petrified, yeah, but it's still it's worth it.
Right. So
Oh shit.
All right, now we petrify the ship.
the ship
And then it's no longer a ship.
the ship is also battle scarred and deeply grooved in many places. There are metal patches attached in various places to the ship. It is not pretty, but it is impressive looking. There is a figurehead at the front of the ship. It's Edna.
That's really sweet.
Oh.
This
There
is
are.
not a good guy.
You can also see that there are a number of
He's
gun
a bit
ports.
obsessive, isn't he?
Edna was his entire life. He
It's sweet.
Is that
what
and
It's not
stealing
healthy.
doorknobs?
he did what he did in life to give her what she wanted,
That's not very healthy at all.
which turns out to actually not be what she actually wanted,
No.
and that's why they weren't actually together for most of.
Yeah, none of
Anyways.
this is very healthy.
Yeah, they did not have a
Yeah.
healthy relationship. All right, so what you do also notice is the astounding amount of gun ports with cannons in them. There are 22 on each side.
Nice. So we can fight the feds.
You're not wrong, but
I'm assuming that's why they're there in the first place, considering who owns this boat or owned this boat.
all right. So the boat is actually still there.
It's still there, yeah. That D100 was just a bullshit roll.
Yeah. No.
Hey.
Thanks, Inari.
Oh, you're welcome. I gotta keep you on your toes.
Since we loved in this Chili's tonight.
All right, so
So,
yeah, so the boat's still there. Captain Dell is on the top deck, barking out orders. Her crew is running around taking care of things. It looks like one of a couple of the crew are pulling the last of the wagons onto the ship of, stuff. Ship supplies. So what are we doing now?
anyone else have any last minute things they need to do before we board?
No?
Nope.
I bought everything I need beforehand.
Just double checking nobody's like forgetting anything. All right. We're needed anywhere specific after we get our stuff settled and where we're supposed to settle our stuff. I'm assuming Bruno had his own cabin, so I don't mind splitting a room with the four. That's more comfortable for us.
Okay.
Three of us, y'all.
When you are led down to the deck with all of the lodging, there are two rather well-appointed, decent-sized staterooms. There's the captain's bedroom, and there are four smaller rooms packed with multiple beds. And then, of course, you have the crew quarters, which is literally just hammocks upon hammocks upon hammocks strung up in rows, like a meat freezer. Just a bunch of people swinging from hammocks.
About how many beds are to each of the smaller rooms?
To the smaller rooms, there are 6 beds.
Could probably just co-opt one of those for ourselves.
Yeah. I mean, makes sense. Why does he have so many rooms? Oh, he must have had bigger crews, right? Like people he has brought with him on the expeditions.
Probably, yeah. Could
I
also...
remember he hired Lumero's son for something.
Are you asking this out loud?
Yeah, just wondering as we're going through.
Captain Dell kind of chuckles and says, well, not all of the cargo goes in the hold.
Yeah, it could be used as storage space. That makes sense.
She kind of looks at
No,
you.
Right,
some of the-
She looks at Zila and she says, I'm talking about people.
Well, yeah, depending on the people, it could be considered storage.
Okay. When do you guys want to ship out?
We're ready whenever you are, Captain.
Yeah, we're all good.
Did you buy your citrus fruit?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I've got it taken care of.
Oh.
You
All
got
right.
you got all your meals? Do you need a tour of the ship?
It's
If
fine.
if it wouldn't bother you in any of your preparations, that'd be lovely.
Henderson. And a little halfling runs up to you guys and says, "Aye, Captain. Henderson, they need the tour. I'm busy." And Dell turns and gives you a nod and says, "Another time then."
Thank you.
Henderson will take you around the ship and show you almost everything. Takes you down into the hold and points out the captain's study, um, the cargo areas, the brig, and then points to the door as you guys come back through again. And says, "That's off limits. You got it?"
Duly noted.
Okay.
All right.
Like, we're legally allowed to throw you off the ship if you go in that room.
We
So-
don't need to go in the room. We're fine. We could just.
Yeah,
not
no,
go in the
I was
room.
just mildly confused because no, it's fine. We'll won't go near it.
Like, you know,
Conrads need to go.
we got the
I
kitchen,
will
we got
elbow
bedrooms,
Conrad.
we got the deck, we got storage. Like, what else do we need? We're good.
Conrad's need to go in that room is intensifying.
Quick question. If one of us goes in there, do you just throw them off, or does this apply to all of us?
One bad apple spoils the bunch.
Conrad, don't think about it.
Also, I don't know if you guys have you sailed the seas much in your lives?
I have
No.
been in 2 towns in my life. No, 3.
I have
actually.
been on a boat once, and I
Three
did
now,
not do
yeah.
any of the actual sailing.
Oh, you've been in 4.
Oh, technically, yeah, 4. I guess
You've got one up
Westover
on
doesn't
me.
really count, does it?
Westover counts. It's a town.
Barely.
Kind of. Anyways, nah, I've never been on a boat before.
I'm on a boat.
I made it a joke already.
I
That's
just-
my advantage.
I am allowed to make a joke.
Yes, I know. Sorry, I'm just.
Yeah, last time I was on a boat, I didn't really deal with any of
Oh God, so we don't have to make constitution checks and see if we get seasick, do we?
I mean, that's a thing. Henderson
Okay.
Henderson
This is gonna
just
get lovely.
Henderson face palms and is just like, I don't even. Okay. There are things that live in that water.
I believe they're called fish.
I believe
It doesn't mean fish.
Henderson just stares at you. I believe they're called fish. They're not called fish.
What are they called then? Where are the fish?
There's-
I learned about the fish.
You're referring to sea monsters and the like.
Yes.
I'm sure if you have any sailing experience, you know how to best avoid those sorts of things.
Nia was taken aback because that was completely genuine. Like she was just nodding. She was like, "Right, they're called fish." Yes, I've learned about this.
I've been trained for this.
I know that I'm trained to punch a fish on sight. If we run into the Kraken, I swear to God, Neve is just going to like leap over the boat. Just
the secret character arc is that Nia is super fucking hateful to fish.
Can you at least
That's
insight
our
check
door.
the fish before you hit them?
Absolutely not. I do not think they are capable of good.
All right.
oh, my father was killed by a salmon.
Anyways,
Sorry, not sorry.
I'm assuming we'll follow whatever y'all's lead is. So
Well, no, I mentioned that specifically in case you go in there and we have to throw you overboard. There are sea monsters that'll eat you.
I just said we're not going in there.
yeah,
We're
we have no
not
plans
going
of
in
going
there.
in there.
Look, just
Okay. Alright, I just wanted to make sure we're all on the same page.
Yes,
um.
we have no need of going in there. We have.
Excellent. And then he holds out his hand.
Just
Shake.
Well, no, for tips?
for a tip, I'm assuming.
I mean,
just
you-
out of character.
Oh, yeah. No, he
No,
says...
out of character I said that.
Oh, okay. No, he says, for a tip, please.
Yeah.
I accept tips. I gave you the
Swim
tour.
in Shark-infested water.
Okay.
Okay, I'll give him the gold.
Double doors always mean that there's drama behind them.
What?
He takes the 1 gold and just wanders
I
off.
mean, that is-
No, I learned it in hero training. If you're walking down a hallway and you see double doors at the end of a hallway and the hallway is lined with single doors, that means the important stuff is behind the double doors.
But wouldn't that be common enough knowledge that someone could subvert that by having everything be in the supply closet?
Well, sure, it was in chapter 2, but
That would be amazing.
That would require everyone to have hero training, Zila. And it was very much One Hope's thing.
All right.
Spoilers.
Like,
Snape killed
really?
Dumbledore's.
besides, it's sort of like it's not something that you really subvert. It's like the rules, you know?
Conrad, do not invoke the dark texts in this room.
You know, it's I know I do realize that I did walk fully off
Dumbledore.
camera for that bit.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I was picking up some trash, but wireless headset, baby. I'm here the whole time.
Oh my
Just
god.
can't get rid of her.
Just can't get rid of me, baby.
Oh my god.
By the way, my offer still stands that while we were on this boat, I will just do all of the mending for everyone on board because, holy god, that's like the one thing that I know how to do that involves helping.
That's awesome.
Aside from inspiration.
Wait till the crew
I-
finds
Stay
out.
very useful.
Listen, I wanted to tell him about the don't say what could go wrong thing, but it seemed a little advanced. You got to build up to that.
All right.
Alright.
There's an educational concept called scaffolding, and it's where where you construct the framework
Alright.
from the bottom up. And we're still on the first couple of tiers here. You know, you can't really, you can't come in with the high concept stuff right out the gate.
All right.
Okay, so
duly
room
noted.
arrangements. So you said that there was like 6 beds really, really pressed in with each other, right, Anari?
Oh yeah.
I mean, we don't all have to stay in the same rooms if we don't want to. I'm cool staying in the same room, but they seem to be a bit cramped.
I think that staying in the same room with Conrad would be detrimental to somebody's health. I'm not sure who.
I think that's
I'm not sure who, but somebody.
This is the part where I put a hand on Quiro's shoulder and I go, "Great idea. We're going to go take the other room, and you guys can have this one."
I was
There's
planning on taking the office downstairs and going through the books, the unmarked books, seeing if there are journals or ledgers down there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but what about sleep though?
I mean, I'd sleep too. That's just what I'm doing when I'm not
Okay,
sleeping
just
and not
like-
needed elsewhere.
We're trying to
Okay.
figure out where you're sleeping.
I'd
got a
sleep
week.
down there.
What,
No,
in the
all
break?
right. That's
Not
fine.
in the bag, in the office.
Okay.
Well, you said that was the captain's office, or was it Bruno's office?
I meant Bruno's.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
that's
did say
completely
cap-
different. That's
I
why was-
technically did say captain, but I
asking.
meant it was Bruno's.
Okay, that's just
Anari, I'm
don't
going
go
to
through the
exert
fucking
power
door,
and make
Conrad.
you know
Please.
Sorry, what?
What was that, Aries?
how. I'm going to co-opt one of the rooms with 6 beds for myself and Kuira, and I'm going to push all of the beds in that room together to create one extra mega bed.
Okay, that is yes. That
I
is
live in
excellent.
comfort, I live luxuriously, and also, one, you don't have to worry about rolling off the floor if there is no floor. And
Anna,
two, seems like something kid would like.
Anna, I have an incredible idea.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take the other room with 6 beds, and then we'll each use 2, and then we'll take the others, and we will stack them.
Silence.
Why are we stacking beds?
Because it's great.
Not.
Have you ever engaged in the fine art of a bed stack before?
It's called bunk beds.
No, 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 no. Bunk
Yes.
beds are pre-made. One bunk bed is a wholly different beast to 2 normal beds atop one another. They have
Yes, you realize we are on
wildly
a
different energies.
we're on a boat that sways. I'm
I didn't say we wouldn't fasten them. What do you take me for?
You take one bed, and
I've
you
been
take
dealing
the
with
other bed,
Conrad
and
all
you
day.
just cut
I'm
it on
sorry.
Baby, you're gonna make it hurt. Oh my god.
It's
Not
like
an-
7 a.m. What's
For
all
one,
day?
I was honestly just looking forward to smushing beds together to finally have a bed long enough for me.
All right. Well, you can
Well, you're
smush
welcome
your
to
okay.
your
You get
bed
your 2 extra
stack.
beds. I'll take my 2 extra beds,
Okay.
and you can do the long ways, and I can do the tall ways.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to. Just don't hurt me.
I would never. No.
I see you're
Can I-
enjoying yourself here, DM.
Yeah, just. And I will say that I'm keeping this. Is this in these rooms in the hold, or is it the level above that?
The level above that.
So
Well, 2
This-
levels above that. Sorry.
oh, never mind. I was gonna say if I could keep, if I was like aware enough of where the office was below us, but we're not. So it's too many levels in between.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Sorry.
I wanted to spy on Conrad through the floor.
Yeah, there's the top deck, and then there's the quarters,
Mhm.
and then there's uh, the weaponry, and then
Awesome.
the hold.
Are we gonna kind of spend our first day just getting situated, getting comfortable?
Yeah,
kind of
essentially.
memorizing the layout? Because I'm also going to take my opportunity to fulfill my promise to attack Conrad with a measuring tape. Chasing him around with it, just like,
Get his
I will get
ass.
this done.
That is awesome.
I am not going to make this incorrectly and have to rip out my stitches and do it again. That sucks. Hold still.
Conrad works to make it as uncomfortable for Zila as it is for him.
I'm trying
worry.
to measure twice, and if you fuck around, you will be cut once.
If you try anything, I have high-heeled shoes, so if I wanted to, I could dig that heel in. Just as much as I needed.
Flashbacks to childhood being measured by whatever your family had.
I'm sure that
Oh,
you
man.
two will be much more cooperative.
Autumn's
Alright.
just kind of confused at the need of new clothing, but she's like, all right, okay.
This is very important for our mission, potentially, but mostly for my own sanity.
Okay, sure.
All right, and this seems like a opportune moment to end for the night.
Someone's gotta sleep. And it's me.
Many people. All around the world, people
Alright,
falling
so-
asleep.
Um.
All right.